Mm, here we go. There you go. Now she can see me.
Hey, everybody, it's your girl off the dock. Be in the building. And guess what? Tonight is going down.
Mm.
Let me tell you, please click, like, and share. You are on Bring It to the Table with everyday people who have overcome, conquered, and survived anything and is living beyond their dreams. And we have
Yes.
a special treat. We won't hold y'all for long. We know it's dinner time. You want to go to movies. You know, it's the Eid and everything. Oh, Eid Mubarak and Assalamu alaikum to all the Muslims. Eid Mubarak. Yes. So tonight we are with the pearls of Millati Islami, honey. And let me tell you something. These are some special women. We have one of our, I like to say leader, but you know, in the
Mhm.
program of recovery, you know, we don't have all that leaders and all that. We're just people who are living life beyond our dreams. And so with us tonight, I'll introduce to some, but most of you already know her because you see us a lot together on our platforms. But this is Sister Asiyah, and she is a pearl of Millati Islami, honey. Let's give her a round of applause. She is showing up tonight because guess what? Women in Muslims in recovery, the females, guess what? We got some issues. We got some issues. And guess what? She put together, Allah used her to put together a wonderful group called the Pearls of Millati Islami. And that's inside of the Millati Islami treatment for addictions program for Muslims. And guess what? Oh, I've been saying my guess what all day long. You will be put on a path of peace.
She said,
If
guess what?
yes, honey, I gotta let them know. You know how Doc B get down. She gotta let them know, okay? And so, some people know I was on with Millati at their wonderful speaker jam last week, and this
Mm.
is how the book looks. Okay, Islamic treatment for addictions, Millati Islami Path for Peace. But guess what? You too can recover from the disease of addiction and any other kind of addiction that you have in your life if you join this program.
Yes.
And you remember where you say you are, so all you gotta do is go on the website MILLATIISLAMI.org. Okay?
Oh,
No, or
she don't practice
.com.
that.
That's MalatiIslami.com. And you can get all the information you want about recovering from the disease of addiction. Right? And the Muslim sisters, please listen up because we're getting ready to go down. Why are you here today, Miss Asiyah? How are you? Assalamu alaikum. Happy Eid Mubarak.
Walaikum salam. I am here to discuss and share with other sisters about the pearls. We call ourselves the
Yes. Well,
pearls
what's the
because
pearls? Where my pearls? I should have bought my pearls.
yeah, I'm gonna get me some.
Ryan,
I
give me
need to
my
get me
pearls,
some.
Ryan.
Oh, she said Ryan gonna give me my pearls.
My mother passed away and she left us several pairs of pearls. Or each of my siblings have some of my mom's pearls.
Okay,
Even
nice.
the
I'm gonna write.
guys, even my brothers. We all have.
Nice.
Yeah, she was just a jewel, you know.
Mm-hmm.
And so, what is? And my first question to you would be, what is the pearls? Because everybody's talking about these pearls. What is the pearls of Millati? What is that? Can you explain to the audience what that is?
When I decided, the thought came to me: how can we unite all the sisters in under one umbrella so we can learn that we have a voice just like everybody else? It
Mhm.
was like, okay, we need a title, and the only thing that came to mind was a pearl. You know, at first it was the jewels, and then it was like, nah. So it was the pearls. The pearls are inside a shell, and it takes time to build that pearl. with pressure and everything. And when it finally is revealed, when the shell opens up, and I call it under the umbrella of Islam, the shell is Islam. And when you open it up, it's a pearl inside when it's finally ready to come out into the world, because we have done the work.
Mm-hmm.
So we nice and shiny, and we see
Okay.
the world.
Nice. I love it. I love it. And so the Pearls of Millati Islami is a women's group inside of the program Millati Islami.
Yes, it's another branch of under the World Organization, but they got the groups, and the brothers have their own group called Steel Sharp and Steel, and there's another sister group on Sundays at 2 o'clock. But this one is smack in the middle of the week, so the sisters don't have to hold on to anything if they don't want to the following Sunday. They can just let it go during the middle of the week. And one of the sessions that's going to be in the group is the girlfriend free flow. It's going to be towards the end of the meeting.
Wow. That's amazing. That's incredible. It really is. I'm going to try to add in the flyer. Let me try to do that because I learned how to share. I did, sis. I learned how to do this just today. And I'm really hoping it don't mess up because my computer be acting crazy sometimes. Okay. But I really think I got it. Let me see where is the Pearls of Millati flyer? Because I would really like to have it posted while we continue our discussion. And I don't know if it's up here, but I'm going to find it and I'm going to put it up so I can have it near us here. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to cancel that and I'm going to send it to myself real quick while we finish having our conversation. All right. And so can you please tell the audience, when did the Pearls of Millati Islami start?
This past Wednesday.
Okay.
Excuse me. This past Wednesday was the first time.
Nice.
It was our first meeting, and we came up with a lot of topics. The sisters shared. It was an open meeting where everybody had an opinion, their input. It was a we thing. I emphasize on it's a we thing. This is our group. This is a we group. It's not ours, yours. No, it's ours. And then and the sisters came up with some good topics.
They did, huh?
Yes, they did.
Wow. And I guess we'll be discussing some of those things in a few minutes. I guess we can talk about some of that stuff as well. I want to make sure I don't. Okay. I think I got it up now. I think I got it. We got Anthony is watching, Marsha's watching. There's quite a few people that's watching. Thank you everyone for joining. We really do appreciate it. There's several platforms here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So you are on the Felicia Burton Bring It to the Table, a business page. You're on my personal page. You're on my book page. You're on my Instagram. You're on my Twitter.
Oh, yeah. All right, now.
You're on wait, you're not gonna wait. What's the name of the one platform that I really, really like the most is LinkedIn. You're on LinkedIn. LinkedIn. That's like something new that I'm going on. And guess what? Today you are my second guest on Spotify. So people can hear us right now that subscribe to Spotify.
Okay.
I just decided to get involved with Spotify recently. So let me see if I can get up because I really do want to. Let me just change gears over here. I really do want to have the poster up so that the people can see at the same time what Millati Islami pearls look like. I want that poster up. And so while we are waiting for me to bring up the poster and things of that nature, let me ask you this. So how long have you been in sobriety? And what is it that you feel? Okay, I think. Oh my God, I got it. Wait a minute. I know, I get so excited. I'm downloading it now. And what is it that you think that what is it that is so, I guess I want to say, unique? And I know that we don't use that word pretty much in recovery, but what is it that is unique about, your recovery? Like, how long you've been around? What's unique? What do you do? Whatever you want the audience to know.
Well, first of all, assalamu alaikum, everybody. I have been around since December 6, 1988. I have 33 and a half years clean. I have been a Muslim about 12 years. And one of the things I like about Millati Islami, it combines both my Islamic teaching, my deen, with the 12 steps. For one thing, I can't do anything without them 12 steps because I believe they work.
Mm-hmm.
And I want to, I've always been about taking care of the newcomers, the new people that come in, the people that are transitioning from other fellowships into Millati Islami, because we all understand the 12 steps when we're in other fellowships. But here is like, it gives you another enhancement, another tool for your toolbox. It's
Mm-hmm.
the Quran and the Sunnah. So I believe in that.
Right.
And
And you
it
believe
teaches
that
them.
like they go hand in hand.
Oh, definitely, definitely. It also teaches me about my Islamic etiquette, the mannerism, how we're supposed to act in my dad, and how we're supposed to act on a Zoom meeting. Always being covered. Not being judgmental, because who am I to be judging anybody? We all on the same boat, trying to go in the same direction, and that
Mm-hmm.
is gender. So I'm trying to get my blessing.
Oh, yes. Well, sister, I know you do a lot of work with Millati Islami, and I'm almost sure you are well on your way. Alhamdulillah, Rabbil Alameen. I really do appreciate you sharing that with us. That's a long time that you've been in recovery, sis.
Yeah.
I mean, how does that feel?
Like it's yesterday. I don't believe that I have all this time, because I was one of them people that believe I wasn't going to stay around for not even 6 months. I was one of them people that believe that, I ain't going to get it. It ain't going to stick. I wasn't teachable. That's what I thought. It was like, I never
Mm.
knew anybody that stopped using heroin. My thing was speedball. I never knew anybody. Either you were dead or you disappeared. Come to find
Uh-huh.
out, they were in Narcotics Anonymous and Millati Islami. So I found them.
What? Ain't that something?
Yeah, I
They
found
don't
y'all.
go far. They was around that whole time.
Yes,
Now that's amazing.
because the culture tells us we're going to die out there. No, we don't. We don't have to die out there.
Where
We
can
can
they go?
find a new way of living.
That's right. Absolutely. You better tell it like it is. Yes, they can. You heard it right here on Millati Islami, right? Path of Peace. You heard it on Bring It to the Table from our beloved sister, Asiyah. She told you don't have to die out there. So
No,
get your whole life together and come on and cross over. It's a
she
better
said my
way.
whole life.
Your whole life. It's a whole better
Mhm.
way. A better way. Now, some of the things that some of the topics that's inside of the Millati Islami path of peace for, oh, I know what I gotta do, sis. Oh, this is getting good. I'm getting it. Well, I have to learn this stuff as I go, If they talk about share your screen, then you gotta hit this, then you gotta hit that. Share screen. Okay, hold on. Where's my pearls? Let me see. I ain't ready yet. You can't see nothing yet, could you, sis?
No. But you'll get it.
I know I will. You be doing the same thing. The other day you had me cracking up. He was like, wait a minute now. Hold on now. Wait a minute. I'm gonna do this and let me see how can I co-host? How can I do this?
Yup. And still can't find the co-host button.
I can tell you were nervous, but I also can see, your excitement at the same time.
Because it's nothing like being somewhere and you're not feeling a part of. And that's a bad space to be in. And to learn that there's other sisters that are going through the same thing that you're going through makes you feel like connected to something. And that you don't have to do none of this by yourself.
Nice. I was on that meeting. It was profound for the first meeting. It really was.
We got a lot of good topics. The sisters gave it up. Like one of the topics, like having time and never doing the work. That was amazing to me.
Which one?
Having time, accumulating time, and never doing the work, and you're doing the work now. That one surprised me. I was like, whoa, okay.
How about this one? This was one of my favorite topics. Returning to the scene of the crime.
Oh, yes. I was like, because when she said it, I was like, I don't want to do that.
What you mean returning to that's a whole trauma. I just thought when she said that, I was like, trauma.
Yeah.
I was like, trauma. Like somebody really was going through it,
The one I like, and there was another. Go ahead.
And you had her explain what that meant. Do you remember what she said?
Yep. Oh, sorry. Go ahead, Fatima.
But when you had her explain what she meant by returning to the scene of the crime. Do you remember what she said?
Not really. I know she was talking about childhood trauma, going back there, about sexual issues, and I was like, because
okay, yes.
Because I know when I go back to the scene of the crime, when I got raped, I was like, I don't want to go back there. But I understand why you have to go back there and take a look at it, and why you have to deal with that issue so you can close the door to that chapter so you can move on. So the next time you have a relationship, you won't have all them bugaboos from your past. I understand
That's it right there. That's it right there. That's it right there. That's crazy.
The other one I liked it was why do I hold myself hostage? I was like, now that's a good topic.
Yeah. Hostage.
Why I hold myself hostage?
Let me tell you something. I think I got it.
Look at you. Look at you. I'm scared of you.
Yeah, baby. Where it go? If that's the
Do it again.
Okay, wait a minute.
There you go.
Bam, baby.
Look at that. That's a pretty flyer. That's a pretty flyer.
There it is, ladies and gentlemen. You see it right there. First and foremost, somebody got skills. Okay? I mean, somebody got skills. The Pearls of Millati Islami Women's, this is my favorite part, recovery group. Wednesdays, p.m. to 8:30 p.m. Please run. Go get your pencils. Go get your pens. And write down the information. Write down the Zoom link. You can also find it on the Millati Islami website. Right? You can find it on all my pages. It's on my Twitter, my YouTube, my everything. You can find
everything.
I'm telling you now, I love this program of Millati Islami 12-step program. Listen, it says Islamic treatment for addiction. You mean I can get 2 for 1? That's
exactly.
Like remember
exactly.
2 for 5.
Yep.
Right?
2 for 1.
So I just want everybody to know that women do recover too.
And we do have a voice.
Do recover.
Yes, ma'am.
We have a voice. And here at the Millati Islami Pearls, the Pearls of Millati Islami Recovery Group, guess what? For women, you can come, and if you don't think you have a voice, you can find it and be empowered to use it there. Am I right, sis?
Yep, exactly right. On point.
What's some of the other things that they talk about in this group? What they were talking about, the women?
Being judgmental.
I was
not being
told,
judgmental.
I was recently told I'm judgmental.
Oh,
today, I went over my second step with my sponsor today.
Okay.
And inside of their show, Judgmentals, and just to be able to admit that you found some flaw and found some wrongful things about yourself that you need to work on and get better. But you know what? The person that told me this, though, she said, and I'm sick of you saying you're working on it.
Right, because it's like we have not arrived. We have not arrived. I know with my time on a whole lot of days, I still feel like the newcomer. I was like, you mean to tell me I still got to work on that issue? Oh, yeah, I have not arrived. All I'm going to get a new onion to peel.
Yeah, I love when you say that. So you mean when you get to the root of one issue, problem, or concern in your life, and after you put all that peeling, right? Then he'll give you a new onion.
Yeah, I got a new onion. I got a couple of them.
It's equal to another problem that you need to get to the root of. Oh, my sponsor today said, you know, that's straight up insanity. And then she dug a little bit deeper with me today. She said, even when you get to the root of that problem at that stage of your recovery, that it may later on show back up again 20 years later.
Yes, and it comes back, but in a different way. Because I tell people, when you do the 12 steps, don't be in a rush to do them, because you're gonna do them for the rest of your life. Because when I do a 4th step or I do my 12 steps today, it's not like the same 12 steps I did 30 years ago. Because back then when I first got clean, it was about the drug. Today is about emotion, mental, spiritual, especially my spirituality. Because when I first came, I was just mad at everybody. Don't tell me what to do. And now I've gotten to the point is I submit everything to my Lord. He got it. I don't. It is the cut up.
Come on.
So when I do the steps today, it's totally different from 30-something years ago.
Nice.
And that's where the growth comes in. That's when you learn about yourself, and that's when you learn about Allah, and that's when you learn about Islam, because there's always something to learn. Always something to learn.
And it's always work to be done on yourself. I mean, I've made a plethora of the same mistakes recently in my life. I've made a plethora of the same mistakes, and I'm not ashamed of. One of the things I really like about recovery, especially now that I'm recovering with Muslims, it's like so profound, it's rewarding, and I'll tell you the word, it's liberating.
Yes,
that's what it is for me. It's liberation. It really is. It's liberating to recover with us. You know what I mean? Because I've had a plethora of years with non-Muslims and a mixture of recovery, but now to completely be, I still go to my other meetings and all that stuff too, but to completely be dedicated myself to increasing my takra, increasing my prayer, increasing my faith, and making sure that, you know, I stop doing the same things, expecting different results like I'm nutty. Like to add that, I think you hit the nail like right on the spot with that. Like I'm so sick of me. I'm sick of me. I really am. You know, and this is a place that you can come to, ladies, that when you get so sick and tired and sick and tired and sick and tired, that you can cry, snot, tears, kick, scream, and the sisters will have your back. They will have your back. Can you speak to that?
I know one of the things is watching when a sister comes in, and and then just watching and you're talking and everybody working together and you see it. You actually see when the light bulb goes on and you be like, yes, they got it. And that feeling is some amazing. It's
Mhm.
you understand your purpose. You understand why Allah has you at a certain space at a certain time. Because
Mhm.
when you watch them get it, it's an amazing feeling. It really is. When you be like, and you watch the change from when they first come in, and you watch how they calm down, you watch the spirit, and you
Yes.
see how humble they start to get. They're not
Wow.
argumentative anymore. And it was like, it's
Yes.
amazing to be a part of that. I
Mhm.
like that journey, to be that part of that in their journey. Oh, I love it. I just
Yeah.
love it.
That's awesome. Let me ask you. So in what is this is chapter 2 of the books, everybody. And what is a Millati Islami program? I want to ask you this because this was a question that I recently got a phone call about. Okay, and the
Uh-huh.
question said, how come you're all over social media in Millati Islami with this recovery stuff? And isn't recovery supposed to be anonymous? Isn't it an anonymous program? You know, and I want you to speak because I know that that person is watching me right now. First of all, even when you think they not looking, they looking. You see,
Yes.
and Biggie Small said it in one of his songs years ago that the street, or was it Tupac? The streets is watching. You know,
Always.
somebody's always watching your behaviors, and especially as Muslims, we get that all the time. And being in garments and stuff like that, people are always focused on, watch those people over there. And now you mean to tell me that they might have a bomb and they in recovery? They might rob us or steal or something. You see, and this is what their picture is of people in recovery and people with Islamic garment on. So with the anonymous piece, can you speak to the audience in regards to your thoughts on, is Millati Islami an anonymous program? Is it breaking some sort of tradition? Should we be a secret society? I had to say it that way.
You funny.
I had to say it that way. I really did. I got a phone call. Somebody asked me that.
For me, I can only talk about me because I
Mhm.
can't go wrong when I talk about me. For me, I didn't worry about who saw me when I was jumping in and out of cars. I didn't worry about when I was sticking up people. I didn't worry about who saw me doing what I was doing. So now that, and that was in a negative, and I was killing myself. So you mean to tell me I'm going to flip everything in my life into a positive, and I'm doing exactly what I'm supposed to be doing, pleasing to my Lord, and you want me to do it in secret? No, I don't think so. Because I'm
Mhm.
showing you and I'm showing the world what Allah has done in my life. And I tell people that everything I say, everything I do, first, I put it through the filter of my heart. Am I doing it right? Am I doing it according to what Allah tells me to do? And in doing that, I don't have to keep secrets. Now, if you want to take everything I say and I do and run with it, go right ahead. But
Mhm.
also remember, when you're telling the story, tell the whole story. Because
Nice.
yes, I used to be that person, but right now I'm not that person.
Mm-hmm.
So I can't
Awesome.
keep that anonymous because then I'm hiding what God can do, what
Awesome.
Allah can do. And I don't want to hide that because He have taken me from being a prostitute. I used to be married to a preacher. I found Islam. And now the way I live my life, like you said, beyond my wildest dream, why would I want to hide that? Why
Yeah.
would I want to
Right.
hide that?
Exactly. That's awesome. Really good answer. Thank you so much for answering that. I actually looked through the whole book and I was looking in the traditions and I was looking for the word anonymity because I wanted to just prove to that person what this, and it simply means bearing no name. That's all it means, just bearing no name. You can say that you were in the program, but I can't go and say I saw Asiyah in the meeting. Now
Right.
that is breaking the tradition.
That's breaking
So world,
anonymity. Yes.
you right. There it is. You heard it
Mm-hmm.
on Bring It to the Table right now, ladies and gentlemen, because we are talking about our own personal recovery on Bring It to the Table on
Right.
all these platforms, and it's all over the world telling people we're in recovery. We can do that. Okay, we can do that. And here's the truth about Doc B, because y'all know me, most of y'all anyway. I don't care. I got my face on a whole book saying I smoke crack, that I had cancer,
Right.
and I
Mm-hmm.
almost died from COVID with my
Mm-hmm.
face on it. And somebody even called me and said, take your face off that book. Don't you print up no more of them books with your face on it. I said, excuse me, why not? It's the
Right.
truth. It's my story. It's the truth. I lived it, and I'm on the other side of it now.
Exactly.
And it helped
Exactly.
so many people. You know how many books I sold over this weekend? Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So the bottom line is, as long as the work that we are doing, I love when you talk about your heart.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness, as long as it is in that heart,
Yes.
and the law is the lawgiver, he's the one who judges the heart.
Yes.
In fact, he already knows.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? So, oh my God, that was good and juicy, wasn't it? So keep watching. Please keep watching. And do me a favor, bring back a friend next time. Put some comments in. Please click some hearts. You know, it's the middle of the day. I know y'all probably eating dinner, cooking, out shopping, whatever y'all doing. Just make sure when you get a chance to view this podcast today that you leave us some comments. We'll take negative feedback because we work on ourselves. It
Yes.
does not matter.
Exactly.
We hey, listen, we came around in the other fellowship too, so we done drew some thick skin around this joint. You know what I'm saying?
I know that's right.
You know, we done drew a little bit of thick skin around it.
Yes.
So let's talk a little bit more about some of these topics, and then I'll have a closing question. Is that okay?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. You want to give us some more topics that was
Oh, we got a whole bunch of them. One of them was, like I said, feeling a part of, separated from others. When there's a click, when it's clickish.
Ooh, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Right,
Aging
right
in
in the
recovery.
fellowship. Right in the
Yeah.
fellowship. They
Yeah.
just clicking up. They'll
Yeah.
click up. Oh,
Mm-hmm.
they clicking up.
We
That's
got
something.
aging in recovery, illnesses in recovery. And how do we deal
Ooh,
with that?
that's a big one.
Because mine was for 4.5 years. I woke up from a coma and I had to learn how to walk and talk and pick up my cell phone. Imagine picking up a cell phone and couldn't do it. Oh yeah.
Wow. Wow. Lord has truly blessed you, sis.
And learning, that there's a reason for that and to refocus you back to where he wants you because everybody's a servant. We're not here to serve ourselves. We are here actually to serve him. That's
Mm-hmm.
what the Shahada is. There is no God but him. And
Mm.
that's what we're here. So we are servants. One of the other topics was insecurity.
Uh-oh. Watch out
Insecurity
now.
because we do suffer from insecurities. Oh, we're
Not me.
not worth
Not me.
it.
I worked on myself, sis. Not me. I worked on myself.
Oh, we're not worth it. Oh, we're not worthy. Oh,
I
another
got
one that I like was growing pains.
Ooh,
I like
talk
that one.
about it. Talk about
Mm-hmm.
it. Because let me tell
Growing
you,
pains.
that
Now, the
trans
one I like that nobody really touched on was the secret pain. The one that the pain that nobody you don't tell nobody.
you just holding it and saying to yourself, I'm taking this to the grave. I ain't
Yeah,
never telling nobody this. You
yeah.
know, like
Mm-hmm.
the day you copped, the day you tricked, the day you copped, and the day
Oh,
you
go ahead. Yes,
yeah, in the
exactly.
middle of the night, and then you found out the next day he was 14.
Oh, yeah.
You taking all that stuff to your grave.
Or how they say sometimes you just can't take it to the rug. You actually with that hidden secret, you really got to tell because you got to expose it because the shaitan will use it against you.
It's only going to die in a light of exposure anyway.
Exactly.
That's all. Woo!
Exactly.
Boy, I hope y'all come back. Please come back. Wednesday, 7 p.m. at 8:30 to 8:30 p.m. There's the Zoom number up there. The password is up there. You can find it on my website, the Millati Islami website. You can find it on my YouTube channel called Bring It to the Table with author Doc B. You can find it on my Twitter. Listen, thank you for coming, sis. This was an amazing. Oh my goodness. So, what are you? My final question is, what are you looking forward to on next Wednesday? What are you looking forward to that day? Because you were super nervous.
I was so nervous because I never done anything like that. And I was like, what am I going to tell them? Mm-hmm. You know, and as it was explained to me, it was like, you can't go wrong because I always talk about the heart, because you always got to filter everything through Allah's heart. It's not about me. It's not about you. It's about who's coming behind us, you know, and what they need from us so they can get what we got.
Nice.
So the topic for next week, I don't know yet. I've been going through the whole list that you sent me and the list that I got. So I was like, okay, all right. One of the things that we're going to put in the last 15 minutes is going to be the girlfriend free flow. So the girlfriend free flow is like, we just going to chit chat like we're in the parking lot before we get in our cars and go about our business.
That is so dope, yo. That is so dope. Look at your little creativeness coming out. Creativity.
No, because I want everybody to feel that this is your group. This is not just Asiyah or Fatima. This is your group. And we're going to, because every group we know eventually takes on the characteristics or the culture of the group. And our culture of our group is like, we got you no matter what. We got you.
Well, you heard that, folks. You heard it. If you stop in to the Pearls of Millati on a Wednesday night at 7 p.m., you are a member. Just come on and stop in. And guess what? Bring somebody. Everybody's assignment is to bring one person. Let's blow this thing out the box. Let it go all the way to Japan. We don't care. Okay?
We're already in Canada.
Oh, yeah, we're definitely in Canada. Well, we're actually in 2 countries. It was 2 people from 2 different countries, I believe, that was on that first meeting, if I'm not mistaken. Oh, no, that was another state. Maine and Canada, something like that. But it's getting out there. That first meeting was profound. There was people in Atlanta on there, Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, New Jersey. Like, there was a lot of people on that meeting. So we are inviting you all to come on Wednesdays at 7 p.m. to 8:30 p.m. You don't want to miss it. You heard it right here from Sister Asiyah and author Doc B, who was in the building.
Yes.
About saving your life. Women's issues. Muslim women have issues.
Yes, we do.
Period. So, with that being said, we're going to say to you all, Assalamu alaikum, rahmatullahi barakatuh, and inshallah, we will see you all on Wednesday.
Bye.
Great show. Wow. That was awesome.
We good?